Hello, my dear students. Very good afternoon to one and all. Welcome back to the Vichita Rajkumar online classes. Today, I am going to discuss about the biological sciences. This paper is comes under like a bridge course by PC student for the students in the subject of the zoology. Okay, so already I have discussed now biological sciences is nothing but there are two papers will be there in that only. Like a part A, botany, and part 2 is a zoology. So already I have given this some of the explanation with the along with the model question paper. Okay, so today I would like to give the model question paper with explanation with answers in the subject of the zoology for the bridge course by PC first year students. Okay, let me see the one by one. If you no need, so whoever, anyhow, everybody is having the first time now. Okay, so some people, some of the students, they may have a little bit confusion, little bit like a tension and worried. If something will be there. So many students are requesting, and so many people are asking so many doubts. Okay, so don't worry, ma. So easy to pass if you whatever I am providing the content in the bridge course. If you go through this video, if you go through the question and answers, definitely you will pass. The pass marks of the bridge course in each subject like a botany 25, like in 25 question paper will be there. So biological sciences overall the 50 marks question paper in the two papers will be there. Like a 25 marks botany, 25 marks zoology, 25 marks physics, 25 marks chemistry, like this will be there. Don't get any confusion. Don't worry about that. Okay, so I will provide the important questions with answers. Don't get confusions. Don't worry, ma. So whatever I am providing, please go through the questions with answers. Definitely you will pass. Okay, trust me. Not only trust on me, you have to hard work. When you are hard working, so automatically you will develop the confidence. Okay, so the pass marks in the bridge course subjects, each subject you have the pass marks will be 9 marks. So let me see the one by one like a zoology subject. Okay, roughly I have drawn this syllabus of the bridge course first year biological sciences. In that part 2 is the zoology. Okay, so this is the syllabus. Diversity in living were 2 marks weightage will be there. Structure organization in animals 5 marks weightage will be there. Animal diversity 1 5 marks weightage will be there. Animal diversity 2 5 marks weightage will be there. Biology in human welfare 9 marks. Okay, sixth unit, that is a periplanet Americans deleted. Okay, so no need of read. Next last unit is the ecology and environment. So this is the if you study the overall these units, you may get the like a nice marks only. So here the you have to focusing on the here. First of all, you have to give the little bit concentration and fifth unit and ninth unit. So here the for 9 marks weightage will be there. 9 marks weightage will be the pass marks in each subject 9 marks only. Okay, you have to focus on the fifth unit and seventh unit, isn't it? So this is the weightage of the marks according to your syllabus in the subject of the zoology for the bridge course first year students in the BPC stream. Okay, so let me see the one by one. First, I will show the question paper. So last year before Corona batch 2019 paper this was. If you follow these question papers, definitely you may get the 9 marks. Okay. So here zoology section A. So part 1 all I told now botany the part 1. So part 2 is the zoology. Okay, each like a maximum marks is the 25 marks. So you may have this section A 1 marks questions will be there, section B 4 marks questions will be there. So like all the vocational courses we may have the 2 marks questions section A, 6 marks questions section B. But in bridge course all the bridge courses like this only, the paper pattern will be like this only, but the questions are different, will be according to the subject, the variations of the questions will be there. Okay, so here the time 1.5 hour, actually the maximum hours is 3 marks. In that you have to finish the 2 subjects. 1.5 hour you have to spend for the botany and 1.5 hour you have to spend for the zoology. Okay, 3 hours you have to finish the 2 subjects. So separate booklets you have to write. So here the each one, okay, like a, this is a 1 mark question. So each one carries 1 mark. Okay, okay, here the 8 questions will be there. You may get the 3 marks choice, and section B also you have to attempt the any 5. You may get the 3 choice will be there. Okay, so let me see the one by one. What does ICGN stand for? Define a species richness, distinguish between a tendon and ligament. Okay, what is botryoidal tissue? What is the importance of air bladder in fishes? What are the hemojoint granules and what is their significance? What is hemocell? So this is was deleted one, no need to read. Okay, this is the 6th unit. So 6th unit is deleted in the zoology subject. Okay, next define entropy. Okay, next come section B. See the describe the 3 types of cartilage. What are the 3 chief characteristics of crustaceans? What are the modifications that are observed in birds that are help them in flight? Explain the life cycle of Entamoeba histolytica. What are the adverse effects of the tobacco? Draw a neat label diagram of salivary apparatus of the cockroach. This is also deleted. Okay, this question is deleted. No need of read. Okay, so explain the different types of aquatic ecosystem and describe greenhouse effect. So I have mentioned here with the pencil now, so don't get any confusion. The first question came from the first unit, second question came from the first unit, third question for second unit, next fourth question third unit, fifth question fourth unit, next sixth question fifth unit, seventh question sixth unit, like this I have mentioned. Okay, so if you have the textbook, easily you can get by following these numbers and all. Okay, this ninth question second unit, 10th question third unit, 11th question 14th fourth unit, next 12th question fifth unit, 13th question fifth unit, 14th question sixth unit, 15th question seventh unit, 16th question seventh unit. Okay, so here the 14th question no need to read. Okay, so this is a question pattern, model question paper. So if you follow this, if you study hard work only with the so if you go through the heartful and hard work, definitely you will pass, definitely you will get such a good marks in bridge course all. Okay, so whatever I am providing the content, I have analyzed. Okay, I have go through the question paper, previous question papers, I have go through the like textbooks, 30% deleted content, previous BPC and MPC, sorry, BPC stream also I have go through so many question papers. After that only I analyzed this model paper. It's clear na? Okay, so don't get any confusion, but don't worry, definitely you will pass what I am providing. Please go through that question paper with explanation. So let me see the one by one. So this is the NEET question paper. If you want NEET, this is, sorry, this is one more question paper. I will tell next time. Okay, so next. So already I have shown the model question paper, knowing that first question is what does ICZN stand for? ICZN stands for International Code of Geological Nomenclature, which specify the mandatory rules to be followed for the naming the animals by International Congress ICZ in 1898. Okay, this is a very important question. So many times this question was repeated. Okay, this is a I for the international, C for the code of, Z for geological, and N for the nomenclature. So this is mainly specify the mandatory rules to be followed for the naming animals by International Congress in the year of 1898. So next second question is the here rich nature species will be there. So this is a second question. Okay, define species richness. The more the number of species in an area, the more it is a richness, species richness. Okay, the more the number of species in an area, we can call it as a species richness. It's clear? Okay, so next time here and one more, this is also important, but in the this question is not came in the whatever I am discussing this question paper, it's not came in this paper. This is also one of the important question. Please go through this question paper. This is not out of the question paper, but even though this is a very important question, please go through this. What are the Jacobson's organs? What is their function? Okay, so Jacobson's organs are the specialized olfactory structures are highly developed in the lizards and snakes. It's mainly olfactory structures. It's mainly developed in only the lizards and snakes. Okay. So next and one more. This is also fourth and fifth questions are very important. Okay, please go through the this question and this question also. Okay, so what is Snuffers dots? What is their significance? Okay, small red colored dots appear in the cytoplasm of the RBC known as Snuffer dots. Okay, dots is nothing but the colored only, isn't it? Okay, see the small red colored dots appear in the cytoplasm of the RBC known as the Snuffers dots. These are believed to be the antigens released by the Plasmodium parasite. So the mosquito, so malaria is mainly caused by the bite of mosquito bite. That is the Plasmodium parasite. Is the after biting the like a parasite of the mosquito. So due to that, is automatically it will affect the RBCs. Okay, here the after that in RBCs it will appear the small red colored dots appear in the cytoplasm of the RBC. It is known as the Snuffers dots. This is also very important code. But according to question paper, this question only came. But even though you have to read the fourth question and fifth question, fourth and fifth questions also very important. Okay. So next coming to the okay, so next coming to the, so this is the next coming question, this one. Distinguish between a tendon and ligament. This also, okay, tendons are the collagen fibers, tissues of dense, regular connective tissue which are attached to the, okay, skeletal muscle to bone. So you have to follow the one small trick, I will show you. Muscles and bones, okay, muscles and bones. Okay, TMB, okay, TMB, I will show you TMB, okay, ligaments. LBB. Okay, you have to keep in mind this is So whenever if they will anyone ask, if the question will come like a tendon and ligaments, tendon always it will attach to the muscle. M for the muscle, B for the muscle. M for the muscle, B for the bone. Tendons always attached to the muscles to bones. Ligaments always attached to the bone to bone. That is the difference. Okay. TMB, LBB, TMB, LBB, TMB, LBB. 3 times if you repeat now easily you can. So tendons means it is mainly it's a one of the regular connective tissues. So tendons are the only connective regular connective tissue. It is attached to the muscles to bone. That is known as the tendons. Ligaments is always it is also regular connective tissue even the which will attach to the bone to bone. It's clear? So that's the differentiations between the tendon and ligaments. Okay, TMB, LBB. Okay, so next coming to this one. Fourth question. See, what is the importance of air bladder in fishes? What is the importance of air bladder in fishes? Fishes have a air bladder acting as a hydrostatic organ, helping the fish float easily at the desired level without much expenditure of energy. Fishes have a air bladder. It will, what is having air bladder? It will act as hydro. So hydro is nothing but the water. Okay, with the help of this only easily they can float easily at the desired level without much expenditure of energy. Okay, it's clear. So next coming to the, so this one is already repeated. No, this okay. So next coming to the eyes. This also clear. This also clear. Okay, so here this is the next one now. So this question, fifth question is a very very important. Okay, what are the hemojoin granules? What is their significance? Okay, fifth question is a very very important. Okay, the malaria parasite digests the globin part of the indigested hemoglobin and converts the soluble heme into an insoluble crystalline hemogen. It is called the malaria hemojoin granules. Clear na? Okay, so here the what will happen? The malaria parasite digests the, like a hemoglobin will be there. Okay, hemoglobin. So here what will happen? The malaria parasite it will digest the globin part. Okay, globin only the globin part it will indigest the hemoglobin. So but automatically here we only digest the globin part of the indigested hemoglobin. Okay, and again it is not indigested, that will converts the soluble heme into an insoluble crystalline hemogen. This is a very, so based on that only the human beings are getting the malaria. It's clear? Okay, so next coming to the atrophy. Entropy is not available. I didn't get this question answer ma. So next question, define entropy. This is a very very important question also. Entropy. So entropy is nothing but the energy lost or not available for work in a system. Okay, only you can write this one. Okay, like entropy is nothing but the energy lost or not available for work in a system. That is called as a entropy. It's clear? Okay, so next coming to the, so this not came for the whatever I'm discussing question paper. No, this question was not there. But even though 2 or 3 times is repeated, that is the reason I have mentioned here also. Which air pollutants are chiefly responsible for the acid rains? Okay, which air pollutants are chiefly responsible for acid rains means here like a, okay, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide. There are only two lines. Okay, sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides are major causes for the acid rains. It's clear? Okay. So next coming to the BOD. This also is this question was not came from whatever I am discussing, but even the and before like before Corona batch and 2018 paper this question was came. Okay, what I am discussing, we are discussing the 2019 paper, but 2018 paper, in that paper the question was came. Okay, okay. What is BOD? What is BOD means? Organic substances present in the water deplete the dissolved oxygen content in water by increasing the BOD. BOD is nothing but the biological oxygen demand. Okay. So next coming to the, what is botryoidal tissue? Okay, what is botryoidal tissue? Okay, coelom of leech is filled with a characteristic tissue called botryoidal tissue. It is resembling a bunch of grapes. The range from excretion to storage of iron, calcium and revascularization in areas of injury. Okay, botryoidal tissue is mainly the characteristic tissue called the botryoidal tissue. Is showing the in leech. You know very well leech na jalaga. Okay, in botryoidal tissue it is resembling the bunch of grapes. It's mainly range from the excretion to storage of iron, calcium, revascularization in areas of injury. This is also very very important question. So next coming to the okay, air bladder also we finished, no? We finished this milk and spawn also sometimes they may ask me. Okay, this is the mass of eggs. Okay, during amplexus, the mass of eggs and the mass of sperm released by the female. Okay, female eggs we can call as the milk, or male's eggs are called by the sperm. That is all. And this is also important question. Name two poisonous and non-poisonous snakes found in the South India. Poisonous snakes we know very well. Naja naja, okay, Bangara squid and Vipera racelli. A non-poisonous, Pytus, rat snake and Triptodonus. Okay, and so here already we discussed now what are the Jacobson's organs, what is their function. So previous one I had discussed. So there are some 2 marks important questions. Okay. So next coming the 6 marks questions. Sorry, 4 marks questions. Describe the three types of cartilages. Cartilage is a solid but semi-rigid, flexible connective tissue. Okay. Cartilage is always solid, but it is a flexible tissue, connective tissue. Okay. The cartilage is having 3 types of tissues available. Okay. So, but it's differ from each their responsibility of the things. Okay, cartilage is like if you see the hyaline cartilage. Okay, cartilage is 3 types which differ from the each other cheaply in the composition of the matrix. Hyaline cartilage, elastic cartilage, fibrous cartilage. Okay, hyaline cartilage is the glass-like cartilage. It is a bluish, white, translucent, glass-like cartilage. It is a homogeneous and shows a delicate collagen fibers. It's the weakest and most common type of all the cartilages. So it is found where we will get this cartilage. It's a very sensitive, okay, bluish and translucent glass-like cartilage. It will show us a delicate collagen fibers. It shows the collagen delicate fibers. It's the weakest and most common type of all the cartilages. It is only found in the walls of the nose, larynx, trachea, and bronchi. Okay. So next come the elastic strand. So it is yellowish due to elastic fibers. Okay, it is a male yellow elastic fibers in addition to collagen fibers. It's mainly so it is the so whatever we discussed here, hyaline cartilage is a very sensitive, delicate. I don't know. Okay, this is a elastic cartilage. It is provides strength and elasticity. Okay, elastic cartilage it will provide the strength as well as elasticity. Okay, it is found in the pinnae of the external ears and eustachian tubes and epiglottis. This you can write it. These are points you can write it. Up to here and to here. Okay, next coming to the fibrous cartilages. It is a bundles of collagen fibers. It is the strongest of all types of cartilages. It occurs in the invertebral discs and pubic symphysis of the pelvis. So this is a diagram of the cartilages. Okay, it's clear. Okay, so next coming to the so this also I finish, you know. Okay. So next coming to the what are the chief characters of the crustaceans? Crustaceans. Okay. So here it is the prawns, crabs, lobsters, crayfishes, etc. Mostly marine, a few are fish water and some are adapted to terrestrial life. In most species, head and thorax fuse to form cephalothorax. Cephalo appendages have 5 pairs. First, antennae like a antennules, second antennae, mandibles, first maxilla and second maxillae. Okay. Thoracic abdominal appendages are typically biramoid. Respiration is by gills. Excretory organs are green. Glands are antennal glands. Okay. This is also very very important question, ma. What are the chief characteristics of the crustaceans? So next coming to what are the modifications that are observed in birds and help them in flight? This is a very very important question. So many modifications are observed in birds that help them in flight. Exo and endoskeletons and body structure features might have contributed for their successful aerial mode of life. Exoskeleton consists of the epidermal features. Feathers are unique to birds. They are useful for flight and particularly by the quill feathers help in flight. Okay, body is a boat shaped and streamlined. Forelimbs are modified into wings. Many bones are pneumatic with extension of air sacs. Okay, lungs are associated with air sacs. These all the things are very very important, easy to write also. Okay, so next question is explain the life cycle of the entamoeba histolytica. Okay, explain the life cycle of the entamoeba histolytica. Please go through this. Already you have read in 10th class now. Easy you can write it. Okay. Okay, this is a diagram. Entamoeba histolytica. Trophozoite. This is one of the stages of the entamoeba histolytica. Okay, next coming to what are the adverse effects of the tobacco? Okay, smoking increases the carbon monoxide level and reduces oxygen. So automatically when the persons are increasing the inhaling the carbon monoxide, automatically what will happen? Okay, it automatically reduces the chance of the oxygen level to our body, especially in the bloodstream. Okay, in that nicotine stimulates the adrenal gland to release adrenaline and noradrenaline into blood. So these hormones are raise the blood pressure and increase the heart rate. Smoking is associated with bronchitis, emphysema, coronary heart disease, gastric ulcers, increases the incidence of cancers, soft throat, lung cancer, urinary bladder, and etc. Smoking also paves the way to hard drugs. Yet smoking is a very prevalent in society, both among young and old also. So tobacco chewing is associated with increased risk of cancers of the oral cavity. Okay, please go through it, but it's easy only. First 2 or 3 times you read, and based on that we will get the one of the idea. No, after that you can write it. Those this question is deleted, ma. No need to read. Draw a neat label diagram of the mouth parts of the cockroach. So next coming to the explain the different types of the territorial ecosystems. Okay, there are 3 types of ecosystems will be there: forest ecosystem, grassland ecosystems, and desert ecosystem. Okay, for forest, these are 2 important types of forests are seen in India: tropical rainforest and tropical deciduous forest. Next one is the grassland. These are the present in the Himalayan region, India. They occupy large areas of the sandy and saline soils in western Rajasthan. Okay, just we have to write the examples. Okay, grassland we can only see observe in the saline soils in western Rajasthan. Forest we can see in the tropical as rain forest and tropical deciduous forest. Last one is the desert ecosystems. Okay, the ecosystem it's these areas having less than 25 centimeters rainfall per year called here deserts. They have characteristics flora and fauna. The deserts can be divided into 2 types: hot type and cold type deserts. The deserts in the Rajasthan is the example for a hot type of desert. Cold type desert is seen in Ladakh. Hot we can observe in Rajasthan, but cool we can observe in Ladakh. So this is the last question. Okay. So describe greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect has been derived from the phenomena that occurs in the greenhouse. Greenhouse is a small glass house. It is used for growing plants, especially during winter. Okay. It's clear, na? Okay, greenhouse effect. Greenhouse effect means it's a greenhouse is a small glass and it is used for growing plants. It is a small glass house. Okay, it will covered with the green color. Okay, it is mainly used for the growing plants, especially during winter. Okay, in a greenhouse the glass panel allows the passage of light into it but does not allow heat to escape. It is reflected back. So therefore the greenhouse warms very much like inside a car that has been parked in the sun for a few hours. The greenhouse effect is naturally occurring a phenomenon that is responsible for heating of the Earth's surface and atmosphere. It would be surprising to know that without greenhouse effect the average temperature of the Earth's surface would have been chilly. So minus 18 degrees centigrade rather than the present average of 15 centigrade. It's clear to everyone. So this is also very very important question. Greenhouse effect. It's mainly used for the growing plants. Okay, growing plants. It's clear. Okay. So I have discussed the one model question paper in botany as well as geology. I completed the overall the biological sciences for the which was first year students. Okay. All the best, ma. Thank you all once again.